Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Stuffed Fables. So, we're just gonna pick up where we left off. So, we put all the dice back in the bag, which I already did that. Stitch had the old number 2, a backpack, and sewing kit. Flops had the clay lid and rubber band weapon. Lumpy had his plastic helmet, cleaver, and a squee. And Theodore only had a wrench because he discarded his other items. So the Stuffies knew it was too perilous to stay in one place too long, and they instantly took off into the bramblebum. They were dogged by mongrels, damp from the over-wet ground, and wounded by snaggering thorns. After a long stretch of aimless travel, they stumbled upon a small abandoned village, crudely made from junk toy parts. Whoever lived here must have left hastily due to the impending flood. Okay, reveal a sleep card. And where are the cards? We just have the cards. Oh, here we go. Sleeping. So she's sleeping. Okay. So, and now it says place the stuffies there while on barriers we can't cross where the white areas are, and then we have to we must first discover what happened to the villagers by exploring these spaces. So all these spaces have to explore before we do anything. So these are the dice that I pulled out of the bag. So automatically going to get a white stuffing, and then with these I'm going to use my red to move. Really? Well, we get to the one objective space that I needed to. The ground grew watery as the river rose in the distance, threatening to flood the area. It was only a matter of hours before the flood would wash away the little settlement. The Stuffies' plastic hearts ached for the people who built the village. Surely they had endured great hardship to live out here, away from the influence of evil. Place a courage status on this Stuffy, so you know he's courageous. Okay, we got these. Now we're going to use the blue. 2 spaces. So I'm going to try to go to the 3 and then the 1. Three, 1, 2, and you can then go that way, and then we'll see what happens from here. That's number 3, right? Yeah, this looks. The window of the large hut in the village were dark, but the door hung slightly ajar. It looked almost like a town hall. You might find some important clues here, Flop suggested. If you search for clues in an abandoned council hut, go to 27-2. Okay. The large hut was gloomy, lit only by a feeble light coming in from a single window. You fumbled in the dark looking for clues. Finding some useful clues in the hut requires a yellow perception skill of difficulty of 3. So we do have a yellow die. Okay, we got it. Good thing I got it. Alright, let's see what happens now. Pass. Go to section 27-3. Hands up! Shouted an angry voice, and a battered feline Stuffy fell from the ceiling and landed smoothly, brandishing a sharp stick. There was a flare of torchlight at the doorway, and suddenly the hut filled with warm misfits, damaged dolls, patchy Stuffies, and warm puppets. They were a scruffy bunch, but defiant and proud. We mean you no harm, said Theodora, raising up her paws. We'll be taking those, said a cross baby doll, and they began to strip the Stuffies of their weapons and gear, tossing them and items into a corner. You're making a mistake, Stitch insisted, but fell silent when a sharp stick was waved in his face. Outside, barked the baby doll. The Stuffies were led to a central gathering area in the village, and there they were tied to an iron ring on a wooden post. We are not your enemy, Flop insisted. You, scoffed a soft doll with yellow yarn and hair and a dingy blue dress. It is you who awoke the wrath of the Dark Master. His henchman, the doll maker, is using the power of tears to fuel his new experiments and tearing the fall apart to find you. He will not stop, even if he has to drown us all. And what about the floodwaters? Lumpy squealed. Your village is in danger if we stay here. But the doll only waved his word aside. We sent out our best warrior Lionel upstream, she says. He will shut off the water, you'll see. A terrible howl arose suddenly from the nearby trees. It is Crepitus, the villager cried. His minions have found us, and with that the villagers began to run, leaving Theodora and her friends trapped. Just then the villagers was discovered by evil minions. Generate a random counter, okay. And it says to put one of these adjacent to each of the huts. So we're gonna be stuck adjacent to this little hole here. Crap. Holy. And each one of these goes here. I'm gonna put that one adjacent to the hut. Yeah, somewhere there. There. And one goes here. Oh, and there's one here too. So alright, we'll just put one here. Because apparently there's... Yeah, we'll do there. There's one there. Trying to keep them far away from the... Because I'm pretty sure that's our equipment. Adjacent to the entry space of each hut. Yeah, adjacent. Okay. Place all Stuffies adjacent to the post in the center of the village. They are bound to the post. Place a trap status card on each Stuffy. Each Stuffy must unequip all of the item cards and put them on the side. Oh gosh. So yeah, this is where we lose our equipment. So we're defenseless until we get out. So everything gets set aside. We are now gonna have to figure this one out. Okay, each Stuffy can get to the event upon entering the hut, but first they must escape. When all the minions have been defeated and the Stuffies are free of their traps, go to section 27.4. So, we have trap cards now. So we'll read these in a minute. We're gonna stop the video here, and we'll pick up where we left off next. See you guys next episode.